Player and caddy relationships are unique. Some partnerships are strictly business and others are more relaxed. We recently sat down with Englishman David Lynn and his Liverpudlian caddy Wayne Husselbury. We asked them about their relationship and what they get up to on tour.
4 years ago, I was looking for a new caddy because I'd split up with mine, and Wayne was one of those who it's quite important to me that I get on with someone. And you know, Wayne's a decent caddy as well, so he sort of fit the bill, and I asked him, and that's how we started up.
It's been good. Got similar personalities. We like to, you know, joke and make fun of each other. More him, I think he's got the upper hand. He's
been out here probably as many years as me, and it's quite a funny story because he was feeling a bit left out years and years ago. All the caddies seemed to have a nickname, and he actually turned around and he said, I'm feeling a bit left out here. I've not got a nickname. Why haven't I got a nickname? And one of the lads just turned around and said, well, your nickname's obvious, isn't it? It's Daft Wayne.
Daft Wayne? No. Just come up with silly comments. Once in a while, the odd one.
I mean, if anything, he comes out with some belters sometimes, you know, which obviously why he gets his nickname. And some of the things he knows when he's done them as well. That, oh, you're not going to tell anyone, are you? No, of course I'm not.
David and Wayne clearly have an excellent rapport. They've become great friends over the 4 years working together. This could be due to their approach to their effective working relationship on the course.
I don't really see myself as a boss, really, I guess. I'm just working with someone, and obviously I like to have a bit of fun, and so it's quite important that who I'm with, you know, he ticks that box. And like last year, for instance, when I went to America, if I hadn't have had somebody who I got on with off the course, then I would have never made it through the year. So I did end up I spent pretty much every evening off the course in Wayne's company.
He certainly doesn't treat you as though he's the boss. You know, it's a really open relationship. Some player caddies are different, and you have different styles. You know, with working each other, it's just finding the right mix, the right blend that, you know, that works. And I think, you know, we've got the right blend. Once he got his card for America, I was keen to go. I don't think that David was at first. It took a bit of persuading.
While in America, the two spent a large amount of time together. When on the European tour, their partnership is rife with practical jokes, and in the States, it was no different.
He was coming into my condo. We both had a condo each, and I was doing the cooking, and I'd have the Golf Channel on, which he hated. So he tried to use his authority to turn it over, and I wouldn't let him.
He's on a dating website called POF. So when I had a moment on my own, I just set up an account. I googled an attractive woman over 40 and used that as the profile picture. A profile matched everything that he liked about a woman.
And then I get this message through while he's there, unknown to me, it was him, winding me up.
So of course I'm sat in the living room whilst he's in the kitchen, and sure enough he's like, Lenny, you won't believe, you know, this message I've just had, gosh, she looks lovely, and oh, she plays golf. And
I said, which golf club was you a member at? And Lee Park, and that was my first ever private golf club. And he didn't know, so then I'm starting to think, well, this could be genuine.
And I only knew a couple of courses, so I had to Google golf courses in Liverpool and just picked a random one. And I only picked one that he used to be a member at a few years ago. So then he's boasting about how his name's all over the boards in the locker room. And of course, I'm just laughing as I'm going along. So I dragged it out for a couple of hours, but I wish I'd have dragged it out for a lot longer. And his face, he said he half knew, but he didn't.
I was laughing my head off. I thought it was brilliant to have me over like that, but that's good.
Their partnership is nearly half a decade old, and their recipe for a successful team is a simple but effective one. It's
a case of him reading his player, really, how, you know, if if in particular you're feeling, you know, you feel like you're struggling, and you know, he'll have to come up with some words of encouragement, you know, to just keep you going. And but if your player's playing well down the stretch, which last year I was, you know, you just, you know, come up with a positive, you know, let's just rip it at the flag here, Lenny, or, you know, something which complements the way you're actually playing at the time. And it's a case of that's what a good caddy's got to do, you know. He's got to pick you up when you're down, and he's got to, you know, keep you pushing when you can see you playing well.
I just wish that he wasn't too hard on himself. He doesn't like, you know, self-praise or anything like that. I think he feels uncomfortable with it. So, you know, I just, you know, let him get on with it. But I wish he'd just believe more in himself as a golfer and his ability, because you know, he's a great golfer. I think he does have the self-belief in himself, obviously, but I don't think he shows it enough.
He has got a heart of gold, and you know, you can rely on him, and he's, you know, again, he's got my sense of humour and everything. So, and you know, he's good on the golf course, so that's why he works well.